Hey, it's Harish, and today I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the Parblo Intangbo X7 pen tablet, kindly sent to me by the people over at Parblo. A quick disclaimer though, although they did send this product to me for free, all opinions regarding it are completely my own, so let's get started with the video. Starting off, the packaging is absolutely adorable. I love the very green cottagecore aesthetic that it comes with. So starting off at the top is this little like cardboard decoration thing that I think is super cute. I'm definitely going to be hanging it up in my room later. Inside there's also this black foam screen to protect the tablet or any other things that are featured inside. So first off, here is the tablet itself, which we'll be unboxing soon later. And here is a paper with instructions on how to start the tablet, which I found super helpful, especially with all the illustrations on the side that made it even more cute. We also have this sticker sheet, which is super cute. I'm definitely going to be putting them on my stickers later. There's this cloth to wipe the tablet in case it gets dirty. We have these gloves, which I think pretty much comes with every drawing tablet that I've gotten. They're two-fingered and it's to prevent your hand oils from getting on the tablet and makes the process a lot smoother. We also have this warranty card as well as another instruction manual, and it's written in multiple languages, so it's very accessible for everyone. We have this pen holder thing, which I'm not exactly sure about, but it is super cute and I love the color of it. Here's the pen itself, which has one express key. I'll be explaining like what all the other express keys do later in the drawing process, but it's super cute and compact. We also received multiple extra nibs and some wires to connect the drawing tablet to your device. Here's a closer look at the tablet itself. First off, it's pink, which is literally the cutest thing ever. When Parblo initially asked me what color I wanted the tablet to be in, I was like trying to imagine what a pink tablet would look like, but this is seriously so cute. I did not imagine that it would be like this pastel pink, and it's super cute. I love it. It has 5 express keys, a dial, and the option to change its connection settings between which device you plan on connecting it to. And here's what the pen looks like when you're using it with the tablet. So to connect the actual tablet, you just go to whatever device you're using, type in support.parblo.com, and scroll down till you see the download drivers. You select your device. Since I have an Intangbo X7, I just clicked on that and hit download, and you're pretty much all set. If you are having difficulties, Parblo's website actually helped me a lot, so I recommend looking there or referencing another YouTube video that explains it more in depth than I do. And here for this first sketch, I was just pretty much testing the pressure sensitivity and everything, since this is going to be my first time using a drawing tablet in a while. And now for this drawing, I was actually going to be finishing it for this video, but I didn't really love how it was turning out. There was something off about it, so I did end up creating a new sketch off camera, and that's the one that you'll be seeing me color later on into the video. But for this one, it's just my OC Maya who's eating some noodles. Anyways, starting off, I'm going to be talking a bit about the express keys. So the dial at the very top is just to zoom in the canvas in or out. The one below that is to zoom out, and the one below that is to zoom in. The one in the middle is the eyedropper tool you can use to select colors, and the bottom two are the ones that I use the most, which is the mouse tool, so I can move around the canvas, and the bottom one is the undo button, which is definitely my favorite button in this whole thing. Then the button on the pen is the color picker. I think that these are all the original settings that the tablet actually came with, and I didn't really feel the need to change them. Actually, I think when I was originally sketching the drawings and the ones before this, I set the pen button to undo so that it would just be easier for me to sketch the drawing and get all this stuff done with. But then once I started coloring right now, I did switch it back to the color picker since it would speed up the process. And when I'm coloring, I don't usually undo that much. I just color over the area if I did make a mistake, since it's just easier for me that way. Parblo also has some sales going on that I thought I'd share with you guys. So since Black Friday is coming up, they have a bunch of sales on Amazon for some of their products. So for Amazon US, it's from the 20th to the 24th, and you have 20% off. On Amazon UK, it is the 17th to the 27th, and you have 20% off again. And on Amazon Japan, it is from the 24th to the December 1st, which 15% off. I'll include all the links and all the sale information in the description so you can check it out if you're interested in purchasing the tablet yourself, but make sure to check them out after the video. So moving on to the drawing process, I think at the beginning it definitely was hard for me to get used to. So the very first sketch that you guys saw took me maybe 40 or 50 minutes, which it usually doesn't take me that long. But since this was my first time using a pen tablet in quite a while, I think I received one maybe a year ago, but it's definitely been a while since I have used it, since I definitely prefer screen tablets or Procreate on my iPad. So the first sketch definitely took me a while to do, and my process was a lot slower. I think one of the things that helped me a lot were the express keys, because they just made it a lot more easier, and after using laptop keyboard shortcuts for a while, it definitely does get annoying and a bit repetitive. By the way, I am using a laptop as my connecting device, but like I said before, you can also connect it to other devices as well, like your Chromebook or an Android phone. I think definitely the thing that I struggled with the most was the hand-to-eye coordination, since you're looking down at your screen, but you're also looking at your tablet, but the tablet might be at like a different angle, so I had to figure out how to like place it so it wouldn't tilt weirdly or anything, which I mainly struggled for with the sketch. I think after coloring, life just became a lot easier since I'm usually a lot more like free, and the coloring process in general is a lot more smooth and like it's less stressful. Anyways, I also gave up on the line art because it would have taken way too long, so I did end up going with this like sort of messy line art look that I just did the sketch that I just like revised the sketch with. I just cleaned that up a bit and I made that the line art. And I think another thing that did slow me down was the fact that I was using a newer program. I'm using Clip Studio Paint in this video, which I haven't used in a couple of months. I think the last time that I used it was probably in June, so I did have to get used to the interface and all the tools again. But overall, after like that whole dilemma with the first sketch, the second sketch was definitely a lot easier. So for this video, I am drawing my OC Maya, who is part of my OC world called Shard. I made an OC video a couple weeks ago that you can check out if you're interested, but I love every drawing of Maya that I do. It's like something with drawing her and her facial features or everything. This version is definitely a bit younger since she doesn't have like her under hair dyed or bleached rather, and you can also kind of see her shard, which is like in her back. I did erase it later towards the end though because the design isn't fully fleshed out and I didn't want to make like a drawing with it without actually designing it for all the other characters as well. Basically, the shard is like the little diamond on her back, which is where she gets all her powers from. And I don't know if the shard should be like black or like white for each of the characters, depending on which type of manipulator they are, or if I should make it so that each character has their own like shard colors, so it would be like red, white, orange, green, blue, purple, like a rainbow basically. But I feel like that'd get like really out of hand, and I don't know yet, but I have to decide that. I also thought that I'd share some tips for you guys if you are getting into using drawing tablets, especially pen tablets like this. First off, I definitely recommend getting used to your drawing program because I think that was like the biggest thing, getting used to the interface and making it so that's easier for my drawing process and my art style. Speaking of which, find a brush or tool that fits your art style or that you like using because that'll just make your drawings look a lot better. This is more like a digital art tip in general for no matter what you're doing, but it's definitely one of the biggest things that improve my art style when I'm using digital art. I also recommend practicing like making lines or marks, not like an actual drawing or sketch necessarily, but like drawing shapes like squares or circles or just lines in general so that you get the hang of it. This also helps you realize if you need to like change the pressure sensitivity or anything. So I definitely recommend doing that, especially if this is like your very first time using a drawing tablet. Also, another thing that I just have to mention is that this tablet is pink. I literally gasped when I saw this tablet first. Like, I knew it was gonna be pink, but I didn't realize that everything in the box, like including the wires and the pen, would also be pink, so it definitely fits the aesthetic criteria for being so cute. Moving on to pros and cons. It's definitely been a while since I've done like an official review, but I thought this time was finally the time to bring back this format for my tablet reviews, and usually I do like a pros and cons section at the end after using the tablet so you guys know my final opinion. So starting off with cons, the first one is definitely that you need like an external device to connect it to, whether it be a Chromebook or a laptop or even your Android phone. You need something else to connect it to because the tablet can't operate on its own. This might be a turnoff for some people, but I think most people do have like some device lying out on their own. Second off, it does not have a screen, which I know is a turnoff for a lot of people. I did struggle to use it initially because of this, since I have been using screens since like 2020 or 2019. As someone who religiously uses their iPad every single day for all their digital art, I'm definitely very used to it, but I feel like if you're a beginner artist and you don't already depend on screens for your digital art, this is a lot easier to get used to. And even if you are an experienced artist, this did not take me that long to get used to. It took me 2 sketches, and then by the end I was definitely feeling a lot more comfortable with using this, and my hand-eye coordination also improved a lot. Moving on to pros, this can connect with Android phones, so you can use apps that you're more familiar with, like Iris Paint, which I think is super cool because I know a lot of iPad users use that. It also is proven to help your posture. Yeah, I'm looking at you with your croissant looking back right now. This is your reminder to fix your posture when you're watching YouTube videos. And also this helps your posture in general, since with screen tablets or like even if you're using iPads or something, you're generally looking down and bending your back at a really awkward angle, which can definitely hurt your neck. With tablets like these, you're looking more straight since your like laptop or whatever screen you're using is there, and you don't have to look down since there's no screen there. Second off, this has a very cute color and the packaging is also really good. Nothing was like damaged or harmed in the packaging, and it was very secure. It also comes with express keys and the dial that helps speed up the process like I mentioned before. I think that was one of the biggest things that I like about this tablet because it helped speed up my drawing process by a lot. Finally, this tablet is also super portable. I feel like with the size, you can carry it around anywhere. I don't think I mentioned it before, but this tablet is 7.2 by 5.5 inches, which is pretty small, and the pen also has 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity and a 60-degree plus tilt support, which, if you don't know, that's like really good. The pen is also battery free, so that means that it doesn't weigh a lot, and same goes for the tablet. It barely weighed anything, so overall it's very portable and very nice to like travel with. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the pros and cons. I'll let you guys decide if you think it's worth the purchase or not. If you do buy it and create a drawing, make sure to tag me if you post it because I love seeing your art. Thanks so much for watching till the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!